Batman 78, Tom King writing and Clayman on the art. So Connor can actually perk up.
Well, I mean, I read it.
I will say, I like the art. I thought the art was nice.
Art is really nice.
Yeah, art's gorgeous. It's
the story.
Clayman tends to be pretty good.
Yeah, the story. Not so much. I don't get how training in Hawaii on the edge of a cliff makes you realize why you do this, Bruce. And you're still in love with Catwoman, which we all knew.
This feels like an extreme detour, given where the last issue ended.
Yeah. Definitely not plotted. I don't want to say correctly. I don't want to tell King how to plot his things, but a misstep, I can say. If this was an episode of a TV, it's a lot like Stranger Things season 2, where we took a side quest to Chicago.
That bloody 11 episode.
Yeah, and that's the one episode I hated in that season. Yeah, this gave me those vibes.
The issue is really pretty, as we said. The whole thing is basically just them realizing, we're still kind of in love with each other, and we shouldn't try to hide that fact. And because it,
shocked.
Ends with a big kiss, and then just kind of.
I did like that Bruce pointing out to her, well, you played into Bane's hand. She's like, well, so did you. Like, you got so angry, you let your anger guide you, that led you into this mess. He's like, yeah, but you left. So I felt the emotional stunting that Bruce still has, right? I thought that came over very well. I'm just kind of tired of this, and I hope this does lead to him not being the Bat for a little bit. Like, fine,
I mean,
let him be happy.
There was a rumor on a certain site that shall not be named last week about a new Batman, and they didn't have an identity, but just saying something would be different. Yeah.
What did you say? It was going to be a person of color.
Well, I don't want to just say whatever it was, because I don't know if people want to know what they're saying. It's just a rumor. Just okay, but the point was clearly not Bruce.
Right. Which, as long as it's not a certain character, I'll be fine. And this opened up to things that would make me excited to read Batman, because it's something different, and it's definitely different than what King's doing. Like.
Yeah. No arguing with that.
Yeah, I mean, the issue's okay.
Like,
even Keith's not enthusiastic about it. He was kind of quiet. I thought he was going to fight.
Nah, I mean, I didn't hate it. It was just like, it's kind of King doing his thing again, where he's kind of repeating, and he's kind of doing the kind of the fever dream-esque storytelling of just.
Do you know what the thing is though? When this issue was Rooftops at the start of the run, in between these story arcs, it's fantastic. When you do it towards the climax in the middle of a big story, it just feels like a distraction and a detour.
Why couldn't we have this issue in place of the last issue, and then do the last issue now? So we see Bruce and Selena come together, and we know they're going to be on their way back to Gotham, and then on their way back to Gotham, that's when Damian has this complete dick move, and then we get the Alfred thing, and now we just have a whole interruption,
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's one of those where I understand the point of this, and I think early in the run, I'm like, this is great as character building. At this stage, an entire issue in the middle of a story feels just off. Like this could have been the last two issues have had like a tiny scene of Bruce and Selena in each one, and it's been really frustrating and just felt shoehorned in. Mm-hmm. This could have been spread out over those 2 or 3 issues and been the subplot in those issues, and been fantastic as a subplot.
Yeah. I just don't know why they had to go to Hawaii. I don't get it.
To have some whiskey at the beach, or at least
that tiki drink. That tiki drink was pretty funny though. I will give him credit there. That cracked me up. To open up, and he's like, "Well, no, I'm not drinking that." And what is it? 2 Highland Parks.
Yeah, it's whiskey.
Double. And 1 ginger ale, please.
Yeah.
As the guy that orders the non-alcoholic, I appreciate Magnum Boost there.
Magnum
And there's
Boost.
comedy in there. I feel like King's taking himself a little bit. I won't say he's taking himself too seriously, but this whole Bat-Cat thing, because I thought it was funny here where the waiter's like, "Hey, bro, that's your wife?" Right? And he's like, "Yeah." You know, like
Yeah, he
Bruce
doesn't really
answer.
Yeah.
But the look on his face is like, you know what? Yeah.
Could have been.
And yeah, so but no. Oh man. What could have been with
great,
this run?
That was
Clayman's
It
so
does.
good.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't kill it for that. The content. I don't know, I just have fatigue
I have a
of this.
question. I know you guys haven't really been keeping up with Catwoman, but didn't she change her costume last time you guys were reading it?
This is a new
Oh,
costume.
this is the costume.
Oh, is this
This is the
this
new costume.
this is the
Yeah.
new? Okay, no. I thought there was a different one before this that I was thinking of that was more.
No. This is the Returns-esque that she pieced together because
Yeah,
of all of the fake.
I guess here it doesn't look pieced together, which is why I was.
Well, what I mean
assuming
is, no, yeah, what I mean pieced together, if you look at it, like, the way that there's an open armpit and stuff, it's like she salvaged
Sure.
it,
Sure, yeah.
you know? Like the mask doesn't quite match up with the rest of it and whatnot.
No, that's fair enough. I was under the impression it was more kind of literal stitched together, but I never read it, so
Yeah, I definitely prefer the goggles look for her. Because this doesn't scream thief to me. You know what I mean? This is like dominatrix. Like
I'll tell you what I like in the page. It's a few times, but yeah, the page where they're climbing the cliff and just after, the way the whip hangs looks like the tail.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mhm.
Oh, that was a little clever.
Oh. Yeah, like I said, it's not the worst issue. I'm running out of steam on this.
Yeah, I think like on its own, out of context, it's a perfectly good issue. You know, it's well written well enough. It's nice enough. It's like, got the big emotional climax at the end. But in context, it just feels out of place, and this side story that we didn't need to dedicate an entire issue to right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a whole lot to say about it, to be honest. It's kind of just like, it's another one of King's like romance issues. And well, they can at times be very, very good. This one, yeah, he's done it better before. And at this point, you know,
if this is what Bat and Cat's gonna be, more in line with like
12 issues of this, yeah.
Yeah, with or like the Superman Lois double date. Cool, I'm there for that book because that's exactly what it is. That's the point of the book. Versus here, where he's set up this big, huge thing with City of Maine, right? And this is putting the brakes on that right now. So, because again, we all agree this isn't bad. It's just not great.
Objectively, it's probably the issue of Batman I've liked the most in a while.
Yeah.
It just feels so out of place in the story.
Yeah. So.
All right, Matt, what are you giving it?
I'm gonna give this one a 7.5.
Connor?
I'll give it a 5.5. No. I'll give it a 6. I like the art enough.
Yeah.
I would give it a 7. It's fine. It's fine. It's not, rocking my world. I'd rather be on the main story. But hey.